Hey everyone, so the new All Out War event has been out for a couple days and I'm going to be covering it. So basically standard All Out War event, mainly here for the hammers, don't expect too many gems. We do get one free multi though, so that's pretty nice. We're getting the blue hammers as well as, you know, the standard memory that comes along with it, as well as the 50 fragments for the new character. Interesting, they don't ever seem to change the memory. It feels like they're either always giving out free attack memory of the one with Wilhelm. I think he's is it bending down to like Subaru, and then we get this one with the crit chance. I really like the attack memory, but like after so long, like it gets really old. But the crit chance one kind of sucks. Like I don't know when you want to like put crit chance on any unit. It's just kind of odd. Like if they crit, they crit. You know, I don't know. It's just kind of whatever. If you do want crit chance, the percentage is pretty low, so it's whatever. Looking at it, the boss is a little bit harder this time around. Fortunately, I was not able to beat it for the auto requirements, so I can't, you know, get the bonus rewards. Because obviously, if you can't auto, then you probably need a solid team to run it. Therefore, I'm not going to be running a lot of the bonus units on my team, which is going to be a lot because they're doing the same thing that they've, you know, been doing, where they have like a full team of bonus units that you have to run. I don't really like it, but it is what it is. You have a couple solid picks. I'd say probably your best bet would be running the OG Ram as well as the Betty on your team. Obviously, the new characters are probably going to do okay in this event. And then out of the 6 here, I think the Ram and the Betty are probably going to have the best bet of actually running like a consistent team with. The other ones you definitely only want to put on your team if you have auto enabled. And basically the requirements are don't die, complete the stage, and complete it with 150 within 150 seconds or 150 seconds left. I don't know, something like that. Either way, it's a time requirement, and I just haven't been able to beat it. This is the team I'm running. Again, I have the ability to build all of mono yellow, so that's just what I run. It's the worst mono team in the game, so if you can literally build any other team, then you're probably doing better than me. The friend unit that I usually opt to go for is, again, the Rhine with the cooldown memory. By far the best support unit to use in any all-out war event. Like he's just consistently good on no matter what team, so I just go ahead and refresh until I run into him. Obviously, you know, you can do good with the new units, but I have a lot more consistent time beating it with Rhine. Interesting, I can't find one. Usually I'm able to find one like almost immediately. Kind of weird. There was one, I just skipped it by accident. For me personally, so here he is. For me personally, I'm actually putting this Ram as well as this memory as my support unit, but it's whatever. I do think that Ryan is probably the better option here. And then as well as the enemies, they have shields, they have a bunch of buffs. One of the enemies slash side mobs can give stance, so you probably want to kill him right away. And the other one counters basically after every time he gets hit. He doesn't hit too hard, but the counter can, you know, get annoying. And then the main guy has a bunch of buffs. We'll go ahead and fight him real quick. Hopefully we can get this win. Basically, again, mono yellow just kind of doing their thing. The main reason I don't have the auto enabled is because I can only really consistently beat it with this team. And with this team, Xion being a stance unit, obviously she's going to get picked on, and every time the boss does an AoE, he's going to just absolutely destroy her. So after about like 2 or so turns of him attacking, she dies, and you know, there goes the no death ticket, so that's pretty rough. You kill the side mob there. They do have shields, they have a bunch of buffs, they have rage. That's why I have the Anastasia as well as the Xion, try and take away some buffs. I think the Ram might be able to do it too, the sleeping Ram. I'm not too sure. I know one other unit does it. Oh, and Ryan as well. Ryan clears buffs. I don't know how he does it. I don't know if it's part of the unit, part of the memory, but he does clear buffs every time he attacks. He seems to have like a lot higher chance. So obviously you can tell stance unit isn't going to be so great here, but you know, it is what it is. She's got to sacrifice herself for the team. You can't really see, but you know, you barely see that Xion is dead. And then you basically kind of just steamroll him. Make sure to take off his buffs as you know, as you go along. It's nothing too crazy, but it definitely is a lot harder to get consistent runs, I've noticed. It might just be my team being not the best for this. Also, it's pretty interesting that this guy's purple, and you know, the new units are purple themselves, so they don't have type advantage. It's the same typing. Kind of interesting, but yeah, nonetheless, just a standard, you know, all-out war event, nothing too crazy. We're gonna be covering the puck shop in a different video, so that's not gonna be in it. But we do have the all-out war event shop, which does have the the standard blue hammers, the fragments for the characters. The characters still don't change, kind of depressing, but it is what it is. Then you have the 500 gems. I believe it was like 1k gems in the shop, but then some of the missions, but now it's only 500 in here. So you buy the 500, then you get the other 500 from doing clears, and then as well as, you know, SP hammers. We do have different missions this time around. The missions used to be first, obviously we have the daily missions you clear 3 times a day. You get 100 of the exchange currency, 2 of the 2 clears give you 1 normal ticket, and then 3 clears give you 5 skip tickets. So that's always going to be there. Then we have the clears. I actually already went ahead and cleared them all, because again, you can clear them on the free practice stage. You don't have to clear them with actual stages. You can just do the clear missions with the practice stage. So that's what I did on the first day, and it's only up to 35 this time around. It's usually around 55, but what I'm thinking is they condense the rewards properly to where like we still get the same amount of rewards, because I was noticing it doesn't look like a shaft at all, and we even get like increased hammers too. Like this is 5, but I believe earlier on there was 10 somewhere. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Chris Warsaw 10. Yeah, so 10 right here. So I feel like they condensed the missions properly. We're not really getting scammed or anything. Like, we're not getting scammed. I feel like they just cut down the number of days for it just because it's a shorter event. Could be the possibility, or it could be like they want to like continue going forward with only 35 clears instead of the 55 clears. I know we have to wait and see. It's not that big of a change. It would be a bit of an issue if they scammed us out of rewards, but I think everything was condensed really nicely, and I think it's fine. It's not a subjugation event. We're not gonna get shafted, hopefully. So, you know, every time a subjugation event comes around, it's just pure disappointment, basically, compared to what it once was. But yeah, that's the all-out war event. It's nothing too crazy. Hopefully, you guys are, you know, continuing with it a lot easier. And again, if you do clear all the requirements to do auto with your skip tickets, try to put as much bonus units on your team as you can, because again, you don't even need to clear it. You'll just skip right through it. So having those bonus units is always really nice. That's going to do it for the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.